Have you ever clicked on a YouTube video that says easy guitar tutorial just to realize that even that is hard to play? Like these guys make us feel like we're doing something wrong or there's something wrong with the guitar. This could be discouraging. So discouraging that you might want to put your guitar down and never touch it again. This could even make you angry. And by angry, I mean like really angry. You know what? You might never want to see your guitar again after that. Trust me. So if you don't want to end up like that guy, this video we're going to be talking about three things. Number one, the anatomy of the guitar. Number two, mistakes and some trials that people make when they're learning guitar that will make you end up like that guy.
Bruh.
And number three, we're going to be talking about some tips and some cool tricks that you could use so that the trajectory of your guitar learning experience could be, explosive. Speaking of trajectory, so first and not foremost, we have to talk about the anatomy of the guitar. And what I mean by anatomy of the guitar is how a guitar is made for it to be able to do what it does. So the guitar has three major parts, all right? It has the guitar body, which is this big area, the guitar neck, which is this part, and the string posts, all right, which is way at the end. So the guitar body has three major functions. Number one is it's the part that produces sound, all right? It amplifies the sound that the strings make. Number two, it's so that it can sit comfortably on your lap. If you can see, it has a curve right here. That curve helps it to sit either if you're playing classical guitar on your left leg or if you're playing acoustic guitar or the other form of guitar on your right leg. The third part, which I think is the most important, is for aesthetics. All right, it makes the guitar look different. It makes the guitar look unique. All right, it makes the guitar look good. So secondly, we have the guitar neck, and this part holds all the frets of the guitar, and basically it allows us to change from notes to different notes, from chords to different chords, and allows us to play different melodies altogether. Last but not least, we have our string pulls, all right? These parts allow us to change the tune of each string on the guitar, all right? So if I want to, let's say I want to take my guitar out of tune and I want to take my E string, which is this one at the top, and make it sound lower, I'm going to click it and I'm going to tune it downwards. And it's going to change the tune of the string. The big question still comes in. Why should I know the anatomy of the guitar? And all I can tell you right now is that when swordsmen are learning how to use their swords, they say to properly be able to use a katana or whatever sword you're using, it has to be an extension of yourself. So I feel the same way for guitars, right? For us to be able to properly use a guitar, we have to make it an extension of ourselves. So the mistakes that some of us make is that when we're playing guitar, we bend the guitar towards us so we're able to see the frets. So it's not a possibility to miss like where you're supposed to hold. And so what this does basically is that it minimizes a space in between the guitar neck and your wrist. If that space is minimized, meaning you won't be able to play or hold on strings as well, unless you're a very skilled guitarist. Secondly, the mistakes that we make is that we bend our necks as well. If we don't want to bend the guitar, we bend our necks as well. It doesn't give us a great form, and after a while of playing, you find out that your neck actually hurts. All right, so don't bend your neck. Okay. Thirdly, is that when we are playing, we put our elbows in. What this does, it also minimizes the space in between the guitar neck and your palm. By pushing your elbow out, you push your fingers inside more, which allows your fingers to actually hold on frets that are more further apart or in the same ones but leave wide spaces in between them. And before I forget, another mistake is that we generally overwork, I would say, our fingers, right? Because we would be holding on strings which would hurt the tip of our fingers. What happened for me is actually that when I was overusing it, my fingers started to form a hard layer of skin so that it doesn't hurt as much. But generally when you're playing and your fingers hurt or if you have a cramp, stop playing, give yourself like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and then come back and rehearse again. All right, so that would be better for your fingers and better for your skill. All right, yeah, yeah. All right, so word that I'll leave with you guys, you beginner guitarists, is that for one, I am also a beginner guitarist, and it took me a while to get to where I am today. And the one thing that I can say we all have in common is perseverance. I believe that every guitarist out there, be it beginner or professional, we all have perseverance, and I believe we'll not give up. Because I almost gave up 4 times playing guitar because it was so hard for me, right? But then I just kept pushing through and made it to where I am today. So I hope you've liked the video this far because I have. And if you all guys want to learn how to actually play guitar, how to get you onto a guitar as fast as possible, click this video right here, because in this video we're just telling you the basic things that a beginner guitarist has to know before you start playing guitar. Alright, so be sure to like, share, subscribe, and do all the rest of the stuff that actual guitarists say. See you in the next one.